Uganda, a country blessed by nature, but like many African countries, is struggling with the effect of climate change and a rapidly growing population. Farming practices we relied on a decade ago can no longer support the demands for products like milk and meat. It is for this reason that farmers look to academia for help.
Decided to rejuvenate our dairy farm, which had almost vanished due to poor management. So when this idea of developing the parish farm came in, I had already known Dr. Mukibi from Makerere University. I advised the parish executive that before we start anything, we could involve the services of Dr. Mukibi. We bring him to the ground here. He looks at the farm in its state and he advises us accordingly. I gave Dr. Mukibi from Makerere University a call, and his response was positive.
Dr. Herbert Muchibi of Makerere University is one of the pioneers of action-based research that is helping transform modern farming to meet the challenges farmers face.
I have been moving around farming communities, and my interest is to listen to the problems that farmers face, and then I go back to Makerere, I read what is written on the shelves, published information, and I pick out solutions for farmers. Then I use my knowledge to come up with solutions to fit these farmers, and I don't necessarily first go through research and confirm whether those things work, but I work with the farmer in a way of doing action research to see whether there are solutions there that can be adopted by farmers. Along the way, we co-create these solutions with the farmers. So we come up with solutions, then they give me feedback. Yeah, doctor, this works. Then I now send it to the researchers to find out, they call it validation, to validate whether what we are doing with the farming community actually carries scientific sense. And in so doing, we carry out research as we go to communities to get that feedback. Like for now in Metamaria, we found them with a farm that was not commercial, as we can say, and then we said we can turn it into a commercial farm. Then we had to give them the technologies we've been piloting in other communities to use, and they actually shortcut to their vision. Because if they took the conventional ways, it would take a long period of time to reach where they want to reach. So I use my technologies to give them the shortcut and reach where they want to go in the shortest time possible.
With the Mitala Maria Parish Farm in Buwama as a pilot study, Makerere University, in partnership with Norwegian University of Life Science, along with Maseno University, Kenya, Lilongwe University of Agriculture and Natural Resources, Luana, and Malawi Department of Agricultural Research Services, DERS, organized a one-day knowledge-sharing outreach in Buwama for the local farmers.
Wembeera wano nyimiridde nga omusomesa amanya gange kanzire mu Dorothy nampanzira Kalule kugupa mu kuliisa bisolo ama nutritionist, a livestock nutritionist. Naye leero tuzze wano tuleese Makerere wano
bajjako batunulira nga baagala kulaba ye ba professor bafaanana batya kati Peter Vincent wanika.
The community engagement training focused on climate-smart livestock rearing as part of the project dubbed Building Capacity for Innovation and Advancement of Climate-Smart Agriculture in East and Southern Africa.
Abantu bagenda kulya ki? Ekirala bannange, mu ngeri gye tubadde tulundamu oba mu ngeri gye tulundamu ebisolo. Nakyo, ffe tulunda ne tufuna amata, naye nga bwe tulunda ebyo ebisolo bifulumya omukka omuti, omubi gwe bayita methane, nagwo gwa affecting environment. Kati ffe ffenna abali wano tulina ekyokuddamu. abantu abangi abayitiridde banaalyaki mu kaspace katini kwe kujjawo ne innovations ne research empya nti bannange okufuna lita 10 ez'amata tolina kubeera na nte 10, beera n'ente y'emu ekuwe lita 10. Are we together?
It was an opportunity for the professors to bring the classroom to the farmers and share academic as well as indigenous knowledge that can be merged to find better solutions.
Kino kiki sikiru sinza kusasula nga tolina kyogenda tukolera era kubanga olina kyomanyi nedyokankuwa sente zange ngangula obuki obudde bwo mutegedde bulungi gwe musaala naye omusaala ogwo ngutoola wano mulabye gwazikoze nze ntoolako wano pasente ya 10 nendyokankusasula kyebayita omuki kati oli waddembe oba okwekolera sente ze oba okukolera nze kakati obudde buno kyekikulu ziri essaawa 2 osobola ozifunza n'okola omulimu gwe gumu n'ompaayo essaawa etya oba oyinza okumpa essaawa zonna 12 endala n'ozeebakamu mutegedde bulungi n'osigala mubwavu paka lwonookola lwonoofa kiri gy'oli bw'oyiga kino n'ogattako tekinologi gye tugenda okuwa okozesa obudde butono nnyo okukola ekintu kyekimu okufuna esente ze zitya awatali tekinologi tosuubirayo sente nnyingi.
The training equipped the farmers with the skills to make silage that can be stored longer and be used to feed cattle during the dry season.
Kiba kyamagezi okukola sayiro eziwerako noga nti buli sayiro keberemu ttani zikale 10-10.
With platforms like these that involve key stakeholders, research doesn't have to end up as simply words in a library.
For us, we studied in class. They told us, if you make silage, you need to wait for 6 months for it to be ready. Now look at a scenario where the climate has changed. The farmer wants to make food to be fed tomorrow. They are going into a dry season, but you're telling them to wait for 6 months. Will that really help them? So I go back in my notes and read about those organisms that help in fermenting grass. I realize they are there. They take a lot of time to do their work. So me, I go and get them out of the silage, take them to the lab, give them what they need, and I work on them to change them a little bit to give me what I need. So I bring them, give them to farmers, they inoculate their silage, and within 3 days, we have the pH that we need, that is the acid, to actually kill all the rest of the microbes, and the silage is preserved.
It was evident by the end of the day's interactions that skills had been imparted and the future can be bright despite modern challenges.
This innovation from Makerere University is going to help us a great deal because they have empowered us with the new skills of looking after the dairy farms, the dairy cows. They have taken us through on how to make silage more easily. They have promised to be sending the useful bacteria involved in silage making to us. And they have also told us to continue giving us new skills of modern dairy farming. So we feel that with this partnership of Makerere University in place, our parish farm, together with the entire Christians of Mitala Maria, are going to benefit greatly. And the other factors remaining constant, we feel that our revenue from looking after dairy cows with the new innovation will greatly improve our livelihood.